Hi everybody, it's Crystal. Please excuse the mess in the background. I've been doing some organization and whatnot. Okay, so first I have a tutorial for this hat. This is my stitch sampler beanie, which you will find on my YouTube channel. Anyways, so this is what this video is about, the animal auction that I'm going to be, starting to do every year. Now, if you followed last year, you know that I purchased Afghan kits from Mary Maxim, and then I commissioned them out, paid people to crochet them. They sent them back, and I auctioned them off. We raised over $41,000 for a local animal rescue. And then people ask if, after that auction, if the next one they could donate, so I wouldn't, I wouldn't have to spend, because it cost me like $7 or $8 grand to buy all those kits and pay people to, crochet them. Now, people asked if they could donate Afghans, and so, it wouldn't, just to try to, they wanted to participate and, not have to deal with the kits. I thought about that. At first, so I was going to. And then I mentioned in a live stream the other day that I probably wasn't going to, because I know the amount of Afghans that I will receive, because I have such a kind, we have such a kind community here. And since it's for a charity project, I know the amount. I know what I'll receive will be an extremely large volume of Afghans. And I will have to, that's lots of trips to the post office, lots of recycling of boxes. Usually I end up having to wash about half the Afghans, so lots of washing, and lots of storage, because I can only fit, depending on the size, some of those mosaics are huge. I can only fit 3 to 4 Afghans in a tote. Lots of storage. And lots of live streaming auctions. I had 40 Afghans last time, and I spent over 6 hours on one live stream, and I don't know what it was, 3 on the next. It was very, very overwhelming for just that amount. So, I thought about that, and I'm like, well, I don't want, I'm prone to panic attacks. I'm not joking about that. I will go into a panic attack having to deal with all that. But I talked it over with my husband, and I thought too, actually, we both thought we wanted to raise as much money as possible for animal rescue. Now, I'm not certain which rescue it's going to go to yet, but I can tell you that it will be a local one, for the purpose that I do have to physically go to the place and do a video of me handing them the check, because otherwise I'll get those people who will say that, I'm lying and I'm not giving the money to the people. I would, there are other places I would like to donate to, there is the YouTube channel, the Asher House. I would love to donate to him, but unfortunately, if I don't have a video, physically giving the check to the person to that, that is at the shelter, it's just best that way. I'll receive a lot of backlash. People will question my integrity, and there's nothing I hate worse than my integrity being questioned, because I'm a very honest person. But I will let you know when I choose the shelter. But remember, it will be somewhere local within driving distance of me. So my husband said that he promises to help me if I allow donations. I said, you promise? He goes, yes. So he said, and we both agreed that yes, as long as he keeps his word, he'll keep his word. He's a man of his word. We will take Afghan donations is what it is. So I'll tell you a little bit about what it has to be, some specifics, because it's animal charity, and it's everything's going to be auctioned off. it's probably going to be lots of live streams. But think of the amount of money that we can make. Now, I'm still going to do Afghan kits and commission those out to people, because I still have some that I need commissioned out. And I have some coming from Mary Maxim, some mosaics and stuff that I need commissioned out. But other than that, if you feel like you want to help the cause of animal rescue, remember it will be a local one to me, you can donate an Afghan. So what you need to do though before you donate, you need to make some type of, don't really sew it on, but you need to make write on like piece of paper or a piece of cardboard and tie it onto your blanket with a piece of yarn, so whoever wins can take it off. Of course, I need you to put you can just put your first name if you want, or if you do not want me to say your name on camera, just don't say my name. I need you to measure the blanket and write down the dimensions. And I also need you to tell me what fibers you used in that blanket, whether it be acrylic, cotton, or wool, or a mix. I just need to know, because some people cannot have wool and they won't bid on wool blankets, or a yarn that has any wool in it at all. So if you use like a yarn that has like 20% wool, like Scarfy or something, you need to tell me this yarn was acrylic wool blend, the yarn that I used. Okay, it's very important that you do those things. So, and then you can box them up and ship them to me. Now, we decided, me and my husband, decided that I don't have space here to store them. I can take them to my other house. So that's what we will do. I'll take them to the other house and store them. I'll have to buy new totes, because I don't have enough totes, because like I said, those Afghans take up a lot of space. But anyways, I will leave I've started my P.O. box back up again. I did get rid of it, but I live in a small town, so I was able to get the same one. So I will put that address below. Remember, Afghans only, and it has to have a tag. It has to have a tag. The tag can, one more time, it can't be sewed on. Just write it on a piece of paper or a piece of cardboard and put a hole through it and tie it onto your Afghan with a piece of yarn. And you either put your name, so I'll only say your first name on camera, or if you do not want your name mentioned, say, please don't mention my name. Measure your blanket, put the size of the blanket, and what fibers are in it. Or you could tell me, what yarn you used, either or. Preferably what fibers. It would be easy in case I don't know the yarn. So, I have to look it up. And if you use someone's pattern, you can write that down and then I can tell people in case they're interested in making that blanket as well. Or if you freehanded it, you can do that too. So it doesn't matter to me what pattern you use. I mean, I don't care. An Afghan is an Afghan. It does not have to be a kit. It can be someone else's tutorial. It can be your own design. You made it. But yes, if you did use a pattern or a tutorial, if you could write that down on your slip as well, so I can tell everybody in case, when we auction it off, for those that may be interested in it, but they didn't win the bid, that would be great as well. Now, any Afghans that I don't get with a tag, I won't be able to put in the auction, because it's very important that they have a tag. I'll need to know all that information, because if I do not know, especially the fiber content, I won't be able to auction it off. So make sure that you put that tag on it. Now, address will be below. It's Bagoday Crochet, P.O. Box 24, Brownstown, Illinois, 62418. Like I said, I'll put that in the description box. Now remember, you do not have to donate an Afghan. I had a lot of people offer to donate last time, and a lot of people offering to donate this time. And like I said, I wasn't going to do that because I know the amount of Afghans that I'm going to get. It's going to be a lot. I'm very appreciative of that. But it can be a bit overwhelming. But with the help of my husband, Mr. Bod, we can do it. And we will be able to make a lot of money for a local animal rescue. I don't know how much it will make. The goal is $50,000. And remember, it will whatever we make, whether it be less than 50, or more than 50, it will not be split. It will go to one animal rescue. Animal rescue is what Bagoday always does charities for on her platform. Everybody has charities, that they choose, and mine has always been animal rescue or animal welfare. So it's never going to change. That's just what that's what I advocate for. Doesn't mean that I don't think other charities are worthy. Of course I do. But that's just what I advocate for on my channel. All right. So I do appreciate all those who offered to donate, and I do appreciate all those who are going to donate. Yes, and it can be baby blanket size as well. Throw size or, baby blanket size, something like that. And I will probably need them I won't be able to accept any more Afghans after, let's think here. I'm going to give you a long time, all right? After April 30th. That is the cutoff date. April 30th of 2024 is a cutoff date for all Afghans. And then I will have to go through them and wash any that needs to be washed. Because like I said, I usually end up having to wash about half of them. Get the tags put back on them. Get them all situated. And then, I'll have to figure out how many I have. How many live streams I'm going to have to do. That might be over a few month period, but we're going to raise some money for some animals. And like I said, I really, really do appreciate everybody's offer to donate. You don't have to, though. Just watching the auction and supporting like that is also something that, means a lot to me as well. But like I said, I do still have some kits to auction off, or kits to commission out to people that want the commission job. A few from Hirschner still, and then I have another order from Mary Maxim, and that will probably be all. I don't know if I'll get any more kits or not. I probably will if they get new ones. We'll have to see. We're going to have a lot of Afghans, and we're going to raise a lot of money. And remember, it's for a good cause. It's going to be a nice charitable event. And I thank you all for wanting to participate in my charitable organization that I choose. It means a lot to me. And I know some of you may not choose animal rescue yourself, but you still know that it means a lot to me. So you still participate for me. I know that you guys do that. I appreciate that. I'll see you guys on my next video. Okay. Address below in the description box, alright? Next year's going to be a good year for whatever rescue gets this check.